This is Fox 5 News at 10.
You are about to learn some high-stakes secrets that got a guy banned from every casino in Las Vegas. He didn't break the law. He got kicked out of Sin City for winning too much money. And now the local card shark wants to show you how he did it. Fox 5's Steve Chenevy has more on Beating the Odds.
Sin City, America's playground. As the saying goes, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. That is, unless you take Vegas for more than $10 million.
The most money I won was a little over $200,000.
And that was in one weekend. Maybe you've heard about Mike Aponte's team, MIT students who perfected the art of card counting. For 8 years, the math whiz breezed in and out of casinos, leaving with more cash than he could carry.
I actually had to put the last $30,000 underneath my baseball cap, and I walked through the security with $30,000 under my hat.
But eventually, the casinos caught on to their game, and now Mike and his team are banned from just about every casino in the world.
Is that flattering to you?
I'd much prefer to be able to play.
And still make money.
And still make money.
We'll share some of Mike's blackjack secrets in just a minute. But first, if you're wondering what one of Las Vegas's most notorious card players does now that he can't gamble anymore,
we're going to add that to B, because together they're going to add up to 180, right?
he's still using his math skills,
right?
but not for money anymore, and certainly not for gambling here. In fact, in the classroom, he never even mentions his previous life as a card shark.
Him? Wow. I would never guess that from him.
Instead, he volunteers in Alexandria, Virginia, helping students score big on the SATs.
Told you, he's smart.
Now, before you start thinking, why is a former Vegas card shark in a classroom setting? Keep in mind, card counting is not illegal. It's just casinos apparently don't like it when you win a lot of their money.
You usually get something like a tap on the shoulder, and they'll say something like, Mike, management has decided that you're no longer welcome to play blackjack.
So, how could you get a piece of that Vegas pie? We asked Mike to share some of the tips that made him rich, and he says it all starts with the basics.
Number one is learn basic strategy. Play your hand, against the dealer's up card according to, the book.
As in, following the play charts you could buy at a casino gift shop for a couple of bucks. Master those first, and then move along to trying to count the cards. Here's the idea.
By keeping track of certain cards, you can determine when the remaining cards are in your advantage, and then you bet accordingly.
Meaning, if more low cards have already been played, that means more high cards are still in the deck, which is what you want. So you theoretically would raise your bet.
Does everybody remember what the count is now?
+5.
+5, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We set up a sample game with our astute panel of amateurs, Tony Perkins, Tucker Barnes, and intern Kristen. And we failed miserably.
This seems very difficult.
Well, how does the normal person, do all that math in their head?
Apparently it helps if you have a good head for math. But Mike assures us you don't need an MIT brain to make this work.
The math in card counting is actually not that hard. It's the arithmetic that you learn in middle school, pretty much.
So it's still +7.
9.
No, +9.
+9, meaning there are 9 more high cards left in the deck than low cards.
What are you betting? Are you crazy?
I know.
We kept trying and failing, losing count, until finally...
+10.
+10.
Very
It was
good,
+9. 7.
Very nice.
And we all go home winners.
We have 2 winners. Big winners, everybody. You bet high at the right time. Let's go to Vegas.
We're ready.
Well, before we booked that charter, we learned that in Vegas, apparently they deal the cards a little faster than Mike does, and that there's more math involved. See, it's not just how many high cards are left in the deck, it's how many high cards are left divided by how many total cards are left in the deck.
So now Tucker has $4,000 on the
Let's see
table.
how this develops. Oh, wow.
Tucker.
Party in the Weather Center tonight.
Mike never looked at card playing as gambling. He still doesn't. To him, it's a business. And if anyone ever asked him what he did,
I would just say I'm an investor, which, in a matter of speaking, is correct.
playing not the stock market or other common business risks, instead playing the tables, doing what many companies can't do, make millions, until he wore out his welcome by mastering his business strategy just a little too well. Steve Shenevy, Fox 5 News.
More of Mike's winning ways at myfoxdc.com. Just click on Seen on TV for a blackjack lesson. And don't miss tomorrow. The Blackjack Pro will share more of his secrets live on Fox 5 Morning News.